I was hauling a load from Chicago to Denver, a long stretch of highway, empty, dark, no traffic for miles. The kind of road where time feels like it slows down. My rig hummed, headlights cutting through the black like knives. I'd been driving for 12 hours straight. The radio was dead, static. Nothing but the wind against the cab. Fatigue was creeping in. My eyes stung. My hands gripping the wheel, tighter than usual. Then I saw her. A woman standing on the side of the road. Dark hair, soaked. Like she'd been walking in the rain for hours. I slowed down, almost stopped, my gut twisting. No car behind her, no truck, just her in the middle of nowhere. She raised her thumb. I hesitated. My instincts screamed. Don't pick her up, but I couldn't just leave her there. Not with the storm rolling in. Sliding the door open, I motioned for her to climb in. She moved slowly, deliberately, her eyes blank. Like she wasn't really seeing me. Where to? I asked. My voice uncertain. She whispered a town about 30 miles ahead, her voice hollow. Echoing like it came from somewhere far away, I nodded. Tried to ignore the shiver running down my spine. The first few miles were quiet, too quiet. The hum of the engine, the sound of tires on wet asphalt, my own heartbeat. It was deafening. Then she spoke again, her words soft, chilling. You shouldn't have picked me up, I laughed nervously. You're in the wrong place for that kind of joke. She didn't answer, just stared, eyes locked on me. Unblinking, I could feel something crawling over my skin. The GPS blinked, 30 miles ahead, 29, 28, but the road. It didn't feel right. Signs I'd passed before disappearing, replaced by trees, shadows, things moving in the dark. Turn left here, she said suddenly. I frowned. There was no left turn for miles, only the dark, empty road stretching endlessly. I don't see a turn, I stammered. She smiled. Small, almost imperceptible, and then the air changed, cold. Heavy, like the truck was sinking into water, my vision blurred. The radio flickered on, a voice whispering, calling my name, over and over, distorted, broken. Turn. I slammed on the brakes, heart pounding, my hands shaking. The tires skidded, gravel flying, but she wasn't afraid. She wasn't even moving, just staring at me. I took a deep breath. Tried to rationalize, maybe exhaustion, maybe hallucination. But then the rearview mirror showed her reflection. Behind me, not in the passenger seat, not in the cab, behind me. I spun around, nothing, just the empty road, the storm. The rain pelting the windshield. Where are you? I shouted. My voice cracking, she whispered from the seat beside me. I'm always here. I floored it. The truck roared. Rain blurred the road. Headlights slicing through sheets of darkness, but no matter how fast I drove. I couldn't shake the feeling she was right there. Breathing, watching, smiling, 20 miles, 30, 40, the GPS blinking, lost signal. The world outside, wrong, shapes, moving, inhuman. Crawling across the road, vanishing when I blinked. Then she touched my arm, cold, icy. Like frostbite, my skin burned, my veins froze. Stop, she said, you can't outrun it. I slammed the brakes again. Screeching, tires digging, the truck shuddering. I couldn't breathe. I couldn't move. Something out there in the trees, waiting, following. The storm broke. Rain, lightning, thunder. The world lit up, and for a split second I saw her properly. Not human, skin pale, eyes black, teeth sharp. Like she'd been waiting for me. For a long time, I jerked the wheel. The truck fishtailed, hit a ditch, rolled, glass shattered, metal groaning. And then silence. When I woke, morning light, blue sky, no storm. The cab empty, no sign of her, no evidence of the crash, just my rig, perfectly fine, parked by the side of the road. I told dispatch I'd fallen asleep, hit a bump, Nothing serious. They didn't ask, didn't notice, and I never spoke of her again, but sometimes at night, when I drive alone, I see her in the corner of my eye. On the shoulder, dark hair, pale skin, waiting, smiling, and I can feel her always just behind me.
I pulled off the highway at a rest stop in Kansas. Midnight, the kind of quiet that eats at your nerves. The sign flickered. Rest area 45 miles ahead. But I needed a break. And a coffee. The lot was empty. A few other trucks parked, silent, engines off. The air smelled like wet asphalt and diesel, mixed with something strange, something metallic. I parked my rig, stretched my legs. The sound of my boots on wet concrete, loud, echoing, unnaturally loud. Inside the small diner, a single worker, old man, hunched over the counter, his eyes pale, distant, like he wasn't really there. "Coffee?" I asked, my voice breaking the silence. He nodded slowly. "Black, like the night," he muttered. His hands trembled slightly. I sipped. Bitter. Too bitter. And then I noticed the walls, covered in old photographs, faded, yellowed, people smiling, but their eyes scratched out. Some faces entirely scratched, as if someone didn't want you to see them. "Everything okay?" I asked, trying to shake the feeling. He looked at me, not at me, through me. "They come when you stay too long." I frowned. "Who?" He didn't answer, just shuffled behind the counter, humming something soft, almost like a lullaby, but wrong, off-key, discordant, cold. I finished my coffee, too quickly. Heart pounding. I needed air, needed to get back on the road. As I walked back to my truck, I noticed a man sitting in the far corner of the lot, head down. Hood pulled over his face, motionless, watching. I climbed into the cab, locked the door, started the engine. Lights flickered. Windshield wipers squealed. He moved, slowly, towards my truck. Not walking, gliding, like he didn't touch the ground. I tried to drive, tires spinning on wet asphalt, my rig barely responding. The man, closer, closer, until I could see him clearly in my side mirror. Face, pale, eyes black, mouth slightly open, breathing but no sound. I floored it. Engine roared. Rain pelted the windshield, mirrors shaking. But no matter how fast I went, the rest stop. Stayed there, behind me, not shrinking, not disappearing, like it was following. I tried to call dispatch, no signal, my phone, dead. And then I saw them. Figures, dozens, emerging from the shadows, the edges of the lot, standing, waiting, silent, watching. My stomach, twisted, nausea hitting me hard, my hands white-knuckled on the wheel. I turned the corner, hoping to escape. But the road looped, curved, back to the rest stop, like a trap, a maze, designed to keep me here. The man, the pale one, appeared on the hood of my truck, not climbing, just there, standing, watching, smiling. I slammed the brakes, tires screeching, heart in my throat. I reached for the horn. Nothing. Dead. The truck. Frozen. Alive. Or not mine anymore. "Stay. Forever," he whispered. Not through my ears. Through my mind. Direct. Crushing. Lightning. Struck nearby. A flash, and for a second, the rest stop was full. People. Dozens. Sitting. Staring at me. All with eyes blacked out. Faces twisted. Smiling. Angry. Waiting. I panicked. Tried the doors. Locked. Windows. Stuck. My rig. Shaking. Metal groaning. Then, silence. Complete. Absolute. The lot. Empty. The figures, gone. The rest stop, just a building, flickering sign, wet asphalt, nothing more. I drove, hours, no traffic, no rest stops, no people, just darkness. By morning, the sky cleared, sunlight streaming, highway normal, no sign of anything. My rig, fine. Coffee, forgotten. I never stopped at that rest stop again. I avoid that stretch of highway. But sometimes, at night, when I drive alone, I see it, flickering. At the corner of my eye, shadows gathering, waiting. And I remember. I remember the eyes, empty, staring, and the whisper, stay, forever.
I was driving through West Texas, midnight, endless black road, no lights, no other cars, just me and the rig. The radio crackled, static, then a voice, soft, almost a whisper. Follow us? I froze, looked around. Nothing, just desert. And the faint glow of my headlights. Then in the distance, headlights. 3 trucks, straight lines, perfect formation, slow, deliberate. I checked my mirrors. No one behind me. My stomach twisted. Instinct screamed, don't follow them. But something pulled me forward. Curiosity, fear, both. I fell in line. Engine roaring, tires humming, the trucks ahead. Silent, no brake lights, no signals, just moving, the road twisted. Desert cliffs rose on either side, shadows shifting. The trucks always ahead, keeping pace, not fast. Not slow, perfect. Hours passed, or maybe minutes, time meaningless, my rig shaking. Exhaust sputtering, lights flickering that I noticed. The drivers behind the windshields, not human. Faces pale. Eyes dark, empty, staring, no blinking, no emotion. I swallowed hard, tried to overtake, engine revved, tires screeched. But the trucks adjusted, blocking me, always in front. Always surrounding. I glanced at the GPS, lost, signals gone, maps useless. The desert, endless, the convoy guiding me or trapping me. I tried the radio again, nothing, just the whisper. Stay, with us. I gripped the wheel, sweat running down my face. Heart pounding, I wanted to scream, couldn't voice. Gone. We approached an abandoned gas station. Neon lights flickering, buzzing, like static, pumps shattered, windows boarded. But the convoy stopped, perfectly aligned. The truck's doors opened. Slowly, one by one, no sound. Figures stepped out, tall, thin, long shadows stretching across the cracked asphalt, faces. Featureless, smooth, except eyes, black, empty. I tried to back up. My rig frozen, tires spinning. Stuck, they advanced around me. Surrounding me, then one leaned on my window. Cold ice against glass, I could see reflection, my own face. Twisted, pale eyes, black. You belong now, it whispered. Voice inside my head, crushing, final, the trucks. Lifted slightly off the ground, moving faster, impossible speed. Surrounding me, sinking into the darkness, road, disappearing, desert, disappearing, reality folding, I screamed, sound swallowed, eyes. Burning, heart, stopping, then light, morning, sun rising over empty highway, nothing, no trucks, no gas station. Just desert, my rig, fine, GPS working, engine normal. I called dispatch, no problem reported, just a normal night. Miles of empty road, but I know what I saw, felt, experienced since then. I never drive alone at night. If I see headlights in the distance, moving in perfect formation, I turn around, because I know the convoy is still out there, waiting, silent, patient, always. And sometimes, when the road is empty, I hear it. The whisper, soft, chilling, inside my mind. Follow us? I look in the mirrors, nothing, but I feel it. Behind me, waiting, watching, patient. Always patient.